So, you are worried that there are so many podcasts and no one will ever listen to your podcast. Welcome back to the Samuna vlog, and if you are new here, welcome. And in today's video, we're gonna tackle some of your concerns that's stopping you from starting your own podcast. Starting with, there are so many podcasts and no one will listen to my podcast. What should I do? The thing is, we never say there are so many books or there are so many guitars out there are so many notebooks or so many phones, and definitely we never say there's so much money in the world. Then why would we say that there are so many podcasts or blog or YouTube channel? My point is, podcast is not a product that you cannot create something new when the market is saturated. Rather, the podcast is a platform, a tool that you can use to connect with like-minded people. In the podcast, you can talk about the topic that you love week after week, and then you can connect with the people who care about that topic too. You may even think like there's so many competition in the podcast world, and I would ask you, competition for what? We talk about building our brand, building our personal brand, and if you are building your personal brand, you are becoming yourself, then I don't see any competition in there. I don't think anyone wants to become like me. If you are trying to become your best self, then there is no competition. The topics you choose and the way you communicate, your message will be unique, and the group of audience that you target will always be unique. And from that point of view, there is no competition. Competition is absolutely irrelevant. Concern number 2. I don't have right equipment and I don't even like my recorded voice. Believe me, that's absolutely normal. Not only the recorded voice, you will not like yourself when you record yourself in your phone or in your camera by your own self. Take it from an actor. I was on stage in front of camera for a long time, but when I have to record my own self, my own voice, it was a different level of challenge. Because we are not used to hearing our own voice recorded, we are not used to seeing our own videos. And that oddness always stops us to create any video or audio content on our own. To solve that, you will have to record yourself regularly and hear the playbacks. Same with the video. If you want to create video, then you'll have to create your own videos and watch the playback again and again, just to be able to get along with our own self. It's kind of weird. You'll have to be okay with your own self, own performance, before someone else likes your performance. You'll have to like your own self, at least to share your content. And another concern that comes with this is, I don't have right equipment. I don't have right mics. I don't have right camera or editing tools. When I have started, I had no recording instrument. I have some right now, and I have started with my phone. And look at me where I am today. I mean, I'm on my journey, and I want you to get started in that journey from wherever you are. And once you start, you'll connect with the right people, and you may even get some sponsors to buy you some equipment like expert from Nepal did for us. Concern number 3, how to make money from podcast. You cannot make money from podcast, end of story, period. Let's move on. No, seriously. If you want to start your podcast just to make money, then do not do that. How I see it is, doing a podcast is like hosting a party. When you host a party, people will come to your party and everyone recognizes the host. You may not know everyone in the party, but you will definitely know the person who has hosted the party. So when you host a podcast, people will come to your podcast, you'll connect with them, network with them. Through that, you'll build your personal brand, your business. So brand, business, networking, visibility. If you don't see money in all this, then I don't know where. Thank you so much for watching the video. I think this was helpful for you to get started in your journey of podcasting. It may have nudged you a little bit in the right direction. And when I say podcast, I'm not only talking about podcasting, I am talking about blogging, YouTube, writing your own books, making your own movies, or starting your own business. It all starts from you, your unique message and your unique self. For watching the video until the end, I have a bonus for you. There's another concern that can keep the podcaster awake at night, that what if I will run out of the subjects to talk about in my podcast. If you are worried about that, you don't have to be, because once you choose a topic, you can always take subtopics to relate with your main topics. For example, we talk about personal branding in this channel, but then I always talk about philosophy, personal branding, relationship, and business, and how it all connects back to the personal branding. So when you choose a main topic and then find some subdivisions to it, you'll always come up with the topics to talk about and like-minded people to talk to. And more than that, you'll have to trust in yourself and trust in the higher self that you may call God, universe, or nature. And the source of creation is always unlimited. Once you trust that source, you'll always come up with some topics to talk about to inspire yourself and your audience. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you think this was valuable, then please click the like button and share it with your friends and family. And we'll see you next week again with more videos on building your brand, your personal brand, and your business. Until then, take care of yourself. Namaste.